everyone. It is 2026. Welcome back to the Odyssey of a Novel podcast. I'm your host, Emily Elizabeth, and I don't have a guest today. I don't have a script. I don't have questions. I just wanted to hop on and share a couple updates with you all since it's a new year and a lot has happened since I started the podcast. So for those of you who have been around for a while, I started the Odyssey of a Novel podcast when I was still in the research phase and the querying phase with my book, The Last Empress. It was mostly a way for me to learn about self-publishing from people who've done it themselves and also share those learnings with a wider audience, anyone who might also be interested in self-publishing and any route to publishing and just trying to gain more knowledge for themselves. And I got to chat with a lot of awesome authors. I do have an updates episode coming soon from the first 4 authors that I interviewed last year. They have all had a new book come out since we chatted. And so I'm going to be sharing those with you. But also since then, a couple other things happened. So first of all, I was based out of Denver, Colorado. I'm not anymore. I live in a rustic cabin in Door County, Wisconsin. On that side of the camera is Lake Michigan. I'm surrounded by trees. It's pretty majestic. The downside being that my internet can be a little bit spotty from time to time. The hope for this is that I will be able to do a video, but there's a good chance that the video recording will not be great and it will still just be an audio podcast. So in addition to that, I rebranded my Substack to The Writer on the Water, and it's really centered around publishing, writing tips, helping authors and writers with their journey, sharing my own, whether it's funny, whether it's embarrassing, whether it's what I would consider profound, but maybe not others. I also, possibly the most exciting part, published my book. So here she is, The Last Empress. She's available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook from my website. And working on getting her in a couple different stores, currently available at Novel Bay Booksellers in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. You can buy online from there as well and support indie. Also available on bookshop.org, so you can order through there and support any independent bookstore you like. But I would always encourage you to go to my website and order directly from me. And that has been a really exciting journey. And the next big update is that after that, I launched my online course called The Independent Writer's Survival Guide: How to Write, Edit, and Publish Your First Book. That is available on Teachable. You can also find it on my website. But basically, I compiled all of my learnings from my writing class, from interviewing authors on the podcast, from my work in the bookstore, from my journey through publishing, and I put it all into this course so that other folks can write, edit, and publish their book via whatever route they would like to, and especially have the tools and the knowledge to self-publish so that no matter what, at the end of it, they can publish their book, even if they don't end up with a traditional or hybrid publishing deal from a publishing company. Those are my big updates. I also wanted to share a couple kind of plans for the year. So I'd like to do more of these, what I'm calling the solo journey episodes, where I talk a little bit about my experience and partner it with the lessons in the course for those who are taking it or those who might be thinking about taking it. I also have some pretty exciting authors coming up. I'm going to be chatting with an author named Heather McMahon, who's a Wisconsin-based author who writes poetry, and that's pretty exciting. I've never gotten to chat with a poet before. I also have another romantasy author, L.E. Quinn, lined up, hopefully for later this month, early next month. My very next episode is going to be a little bit of a pivot, but I'm pretty excited about it. I got to chat with Kristen Mitchell, owner and founder of Little Creek Press, based out of Wisconsin, which is a hybrid publishing company. This is a route to publishing that isn't talked about quite as much as traditional and self-publishing, I think. And I got to learn all about the process and the benefits of going with hybrid publishing if it's something you're considering. So keep an eye out for that coming next week. I'm pretty excited about the year. and I'm excited to share more insight and more odysseys with you all. You're probably thinking, whoa, Emily, that was a lot of stuff. Where do I find all that stuff? I could tell you about lots and lots of different websites and URLs and links and places to go. That would be a pain. Fortunately, if you want to find my book or the course or my Substack or even this podcast, even though you're also listening to it at the same time, every single one of those things is on my website. So to find anything you might be looking for that I am producing currently via Writer on the Water Press, you can go to emilyelizabethbaker.com. Spelled exactly like you would think, EmilyElizabethBaker.com. EmilyElizabethBaker.com. Is that it? Is that everything I wanted to say? I think so. All right. Odyssey of a Novel Podcast. Odyssey of a Novel Podcast is a Writer on the Water Press production.